So guys, the PS5 Pro was announced and it's bad. Let's just hop straight into the PlayStation blog here. Basically, they had a whole presentation where Mark Cerny came out for exactly 9 minutes and gave their technical details on the whole PS5 Pro situation. And then at the end, they dropped the bombshell of the details of the PS5 Pro. And oh boy, let's just start from the top. So here's their PlayStation blog and it says, "Welcome to PS5 Pro, the most visually impressive way to play games on PlayStation." They're not lying there, and you can see right off the bat, it is indeed a PS5 Slim with an accordion style little thing in the middle. Hopefully the plates are still the same so you don't have to buy plates again for the third time. But anyways, we'll get into that more in a second. Oh, by the way, vertical stands sold separately. We'll get more into that. But features include GPU upgrade, advanced ray tracing, and PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution take players to new heights. Say that 10 times fast. But anyways, yeah, the first 9 minutes were pretty kind of what you expect. He's kind of going through some gameplay footage of good looking games and like, yeah, here's the regular PS4. Here's the regular PS5. Here's the PS5 Pro. And you can see here we got some details like upgraded GPU. So those percentages there don't really mean much to the average person. But basically all you need to know is it loads stuff faster and it makes everything smoother and it looks better on the screen. We also have advanced ray tracing. We've added more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and refraction of light. And then we also got AI-driven upscaling, uses machine learning-based technology to provide a super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. So they showed some of this in the presentation. I'll kind of skim through it a little bit, and you can see they show some like gameplay. That's actually of the old. Basically, if you remember on the regular PS5, they used to have on a lot of games fidelity and performance RT for performance ray tracing, and you kind of choose between the two. Personally, I always choose performance. They even said in the presentation that 75% of people use performance because, frankly, the difference between performance and fidelity in terms of looks is just like so minimal. But performance usually gives you 60 frames, and fidelity is usually like 30 frames. So that was kind of a no-brainer in most situations. But then, yeah, they show these little graphics here like AI-driven upscaling, and it's, there's only so much they can show in a YouTube video presentation. Like, it looks good, but again, it's YouTube. But then moving on, we also have this thing called the PS5 Pro Game Boost, which I don't really know much about other than this paragraph I put here, which applies to 8,500 backwards compatible PS4 games playable on PS5 Pro. So basically, it says that it stabilizes or improves the performance of supported PS4 and PS5 games. Now, there's not really details about that, but I would assume, you put in your copy of, I don't know, Spider-Man from 2018 on the PS4, throw it into your PS5, and it keeps spits out a higher resolution using their AI-driven upscaling thing, and maybe higher frame rates as well. I don't know. But as we go further under here, you see PS5 Pro will also launch with the latest wireless technology, Wi-Fi 7, which honestly I did not even realize Wi-Fi 7 was a thing yet, in territories supporting the standard. And then here's where it gets interesting. VRR and 8K gaming. Oh, that about blew me off the edge. 8K gaming. You guys remember on the original PS4 or PS5? Yeah, they had this little label here that said 8K. And I guess it supported some like 8K movies or something. I don't think there was ever a game that actually spat out an 8K resolution. Maybe like one game ever. So that was pretty much a lie. And then they took it off. Actually, I even have a PS5 Slim box, and you can see, oh no, never mind. PS5 Slim, they kept it. I could have sworn they've taken off the 8K thing in the most recent upgrade, but I guess they're going back to this 8K gaming thing, so PS5 Pro is going to spit out 8K gaming for something, I guess. And you can see in the next paragraph, it says that the PS5 Pro will have several games that will be patched with free software updates for gamers to take advantage of the PS5 Pro's features. Now that's strange that they say free software updates, as if there are some games they're going to have paid software updates for the PS5 Pro. I sure hope that's not what they're implying here, but it almost like kind of seems like that. But the games can be identified with the PS5 Pro Enhanced label in their title. Some of the games you can look forward to is including Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed, Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and blah blah blah, a whole handful of other ones as well. And they say they kept the look with the PS5 Pro consistent with the overall PS5 family of products. You'll notice the height is the same as the original PS4 or PS5. Is it actually the exact same? Notice the height is the same size, and the width is the same size as the current PS5 to accommodate higher performance specs. So yeah, okay, so they straight up are. Let's do this little comparison here. We have the original PS5 here, we have the PS5 Slim here, and you can see the PS5 Slim, let me get out of the way. You can see the PS5 Slim's a little bit shorter, like, I don't know, an inch or two shorter, but it is thinner, so it looks like the PS5 Pro will be the same height as the original PS5, and then those little accordion pieces are what's going to boost the PS5 Slim up to be a little bit taller. We move on, and that paragraph says players could add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive or swap out the console covers when they become available. So what does that tell us? There's no disc drive included. Okay, well, let's go ahead and scroll through here, and yep, you find on the second picture here, no disc drive, and that's not so bad yet, but just wait until you see the price. PS5 Pro is $700. $700 when the PS5 Slim you can buy right now for $450. You're telling me you're adding $250 to this bad boy, no disc drive, no stand. Like, let me just scroll back up here. You can see disc drive and vertical stand sold separately. So you're telling me I gotta pay $700 for a PS5 Pro that does not come with a disc drive, does not come with a vertical stand. Are you kidding me? And guys, talking about the price, did you guys notice that in Europe it's selling for 799 euros? And look at the conversion to this in US dollars. Holy crap, they are selling the PS5 Pro for almost $900 in Europe. I'm so sorry if you live in Europe. It's insane. Why? No wonder they just glossed over everything in the presentation. Like, guys, watch this. At the very end of the presentation, it just like abruptly ends. All right, so the presentation ends. It shows the price for like, what is this, 4 or 5 seconds. They don't mention anything about the disc drive. They don't mention the price or anything. It's just kind of like, yep, there's gone. So a full 5 seconds, the price is on the screen. You know, absurd price. They don't actually say in the presentation there's no disc drive. They kind of just let you find that out for yourself. You know, they just drop this bomb at the very end of the presentation, and then we're like, all right, peace, we're out. I wonder why, because it sucks. And guys, let me just break this down to you. There are some graphical upgrades, but let's just take a look at this. We got this YouTube video at 4K, max 4K 60, and guys, here is what I looked at and said, oh my gosh. We got the PS5 fidelity mode on the left-hand side, which is basically probably 30 frames a second, and we got the highest fidelity best graphics you can see. The right-hand side is supposed to be a combo of that, PS5 Pro, so basically you get fidelity and high frame rate, so 60 FPS fidelity, basically. And you can see, looking at this, like, does it look better? I guess so, but like, dude, I mean, it looks better, but $250 better? Are you serious? I don't see it, man. Like, I guess the blades of grass are a little bit bladier, and the flowers a little bit flowerier. Flower. Are you kidding me? Like, I think they had some other examples in here as well. Yep, here we got one here, and like, just watch that in action. Like, I guess the details in the background a little bit clearer. I think that's actually what they started pointing out, is that, I guess if you look in the background, there actually are, it is a little bit clearer. And guys, to be fair, the PS5 Pro is 60 frames right here. This is, fidelity is 30 frames. But guys, most games these days have a fidelity versus performance mode already built in. And performance mode does look worse in fidelity, but like 2 seconds in, you don't notice the difference. Like, maybe you do, but personally, like, the difference is not that major, especially for $250 to upgrade. Like, let me just go ahead and check the PlayStation website first and see what they're selling for right now. Okay, so regular disc model PS5 is $500, and discless is $450, and that's like with no sales. You guys, you remember like a few months ago, these things were going for $450 with a disc drive and Spider-Man 2. But anyways, we also have a 2TB SSD, which again, like, for an extra $200, $250. Also, it says it includes a DualSense wireless controller and a copy of Astra's Playroom pre-installed. Dude, every console has that. Why are they advertising that? That'd be cool if they included Astra Bot. But, whatever. PS5 Pro is a discless console with the option to purchase the currently available disc drive for the PS5 separately. So basically, they already have an external PS5 disc drive you can buy for the Slim. Let me just show you how much that costs. And here it is. So disc drive for PS5 digital Slim, but $80, guys. $80 for disc drive. So let's break this down. Let's pull out the calculator, the old-fashioned calculator here. So we're spending $700 on this bad boy. You got to add in $80 for disc drive. Plus, we're gonna include some tax. Let's just say it's like your tax rate is 8% maybe. You're spending $840 for a new console, guys, if you want a disc drive. $840. $840 for PS5. That, like, you can see the blades of grass a little bit better. Are we serious right now? And by the way, guys, they just let me just throw another wrench in your plans for the day. Did you know that Sony actually upped the cost of the DualSense yesterday by $5? Just out of nowhere, $5 more. Yay! PS5 Pro will launch on November 7, 2024, available at participating retailers and directly from Sony. and pre-orders will begin September 26, 2024, so that's a few weeks away. And guys, the thing that kind of blows my mind is there's not even an option to buy this console with the disk drive. Like, you have to buy it separately. Like, at least with the Slim, you can, you know, scroll down here and you can buy it with the disk drive or without the disk drive, and you only have to pay $50 extra. With this one, you have to pay $80 extra for the disk drive. Now guys, there's another thing I want to kind of check out here with the PS5 Pro. So you see that the vertical stand comes separately. Now, how do you stand this thing horizontally? I got a feeling, like, let me try to zoom in here, actually. It's so hard to tell, but guys, oh, actually, nope, I see it. Oh, no. Gotta be kidding me. This is a joke. All right, guys, so, okay, so PS5 Pro, or original PS5, came with a stand that I don't have right here, but basically you put it, like, below your console, and it holds the console up horizontally nice, and it's not nice, but it holds it up decently, like so. Also works vertically. Now, with the PS5 Slim, it came with nothing vertically. You had to buy the vertical stand separately, but it came with these little horizontal stands, so you can sit it horizontally. And guys, yes, these are as cheap as they look. You basically got to, like, slot it into this little slot here, and then it sits up horizontally, and it works, but, like, it's so crappy, it's so wobbly. It's even worse in the digital version. The digital version is really bad. Like, I'll try to show some footage on the screen here, but basically you push your console a little bit and it starts wobbling like crazy. And guys, I kind of foresaw this being an issue about a year ago when this console came out. Whenever people sell these things secondhand, like if you buy a used PS5 Slim, there's almost no chance you get these horizontal stands with them because they're so easy to lose. Like, they're just little tiny pieces of plastic. Now, it's nice you can 3D print these and, like, put some new stands on there, but, like, oh my goodness. And where I'm getting at with this is that I just zoomed in on the PS5 Pro, and you can see the same horizontal stand holes there. There's one right there, one right there, one there, and one there. So, oh my goodness, the PS5 Pro is going to be $700, and it's going to come with the crappy horizontal stands? Are you freaking kidding me? And of course, they didn't present that in the presentation. You just got to zoom all the way in to find that. Jeez. Like, notice here, horizontally, they don't even show the stands. Wait. Is that it right there? I can kind of see it. All right. Other thing is, I noticed that somebody told me on Twitter that apparently they're actually coming out with certified refurbished PS5s from Sony themselves, which is kind of cool. These boxes are interesting. Definitely gonna buy some of those for the channel to check them out, see what they're kind of sending out. But guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you're gonna be picking this bad boy up. I don't get it. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.